Hey guys, what's up everybody? Welcome or welcome back again to another video tutorial from the Apex Predator Billiards Club. My name is Apex Selenio, and in this video we're going to be looking at a specific rack that was extracted from a challenge match that I had with one of my most worthy compatriot, worthy opponent. Same place in my city. His name is General Mackenzie. The score at this point in the match was actually 1-0, as you can see there on the screen, and of course I believe he's going to win this rack and he's going to go 2, but the emphasis of this video is going to be placed on the rack that is about to commence once this one has been wrapped up. And so why I decided to share this rack with you, it is of course again to educate you about the game of 9-ball, but in general to educate you about the game of 8-ball. And of course for the past couple of months I have been putting in a lot of work when it comes to the defensive part of the game, right? A strong defensive game is just as effective as a strong offensive game. And so if you're able to develop a mindset for having a strong mental defensive strategy when it comes to playing the game of 8-ball, 9-ball or 10-ball, you will find yourself winning a lot more racks when it comes to playing rotational games. Now I'm allowing this rack here, this is the one leading up to the main rack, to play out, so I can just kind of update you or give you an idea of what's coming. All right, and so I want to talk to you and show you about playing defense versus playing offense, knowing when you're in trouble and knowing when to duck. All right, knowing your opponent's strengths and your opponent's weaknesses, and knowing how you can extract your advantage by using their weaknesses against them. All right, now of course this match was filled with a lot of luck. It was filled with a lot of momentum shift. Definitely spotting anybody 4 games in a race is a dangerous thing to do. All right, and of course he is not a player to be fooled around with. He's a strong player, right? Hasn't been playing pool a lot, but he has still been around, and so I guess he's just trying to get back into the game, and I suppose that's the best way that I could actually get him to come back into the game. All right, so as you can see here, we're racking up the main event, or the main rack of this video. And so before we get into it, I want to ensure that you are aware of subscribing to the channel to be notified whenever there is a new video. Liking the video help me to get it out there so that the algorithm on YouTube can showcase the talent that is here in Jamaica. And of course share it out to your pool communities, guys. All right, the talent in Jamaica is here and it just needs the exposure. All right, I am working hard, everybody's working hard, we're just awaiting our opportunity. All right, so let's check out the break off here and let us see how this rack was approached by Apex Selenio. So nice little pop break there, losing control of the cue ball a little bit, not leaving me a shot on the 1. So now here is where I'm gonna have to play what is known as a push out. And a push out is a shot that you play where it's a strategy where you play the cue ball. You can touch another ball other than the lowest numbered ball, or you can put the cue ball into an area that gives your opponent a low percentage offensive shot, but at the same time it doesn't give him a high offensive shot, or maybe a shot that he perhaps does not see that can be played. So what I decided to do here was just to push the shot out and give my opponent an opportunity to go at the 1. So what I'm trying to do here is actually just have him move the 1 ball into a place where it's more favorable for me. Now he's a very attacking player, and so I expected him to go at the 1, and indeed he did. He went at the 1 and he tried to play what is known as a containing safety. So he did not leave me with an offensive opportunity, and that is good. That is good because you're just trying to extract the mistake that he needs to make, and he's also trying to defend himself from making that mistake. So that was a good shot. But here's where now I'm going to be using a technique that I learned a few months ago about using more than one balls as a blocker. So there you can see I just played a one rail safety down to the end rail, bringing the one ball into the middle of the table, using the 5, the 6 and the 7 as a blocker. Now I know that my opponent kick game is not as good as mine. Not that he cannot kick very well, it's just that it's not as strong when it comes to kicking out of safety and resafing. So I use this opportunity here to extract a mistake from him, and I was successful in getting that done. All right, so this now creates an opportunity, an opening for me in which I can start to plan my rack. Now I have an open table here. I'm playing on a 9-foot tight pocket table. The cloth is not as fast as I would love it to be, but of course it is just the table that I practice on a lot, so I'm very much aware of the speed and how the table displayed. So what I'm going to be doing here is that I'm just going to be rolling the 1 into the side and just kind of leaving an angle on the 2 here, so I can easily transition from the 2 back down to the 3 that is in the near corner pocket, the bottom right corner pocket. Now in the most recent video, which I learned before this, WIN+MORE spoke about pocket hangers, balls that are lying within the jaws of the pocket. And so you have to be aware of how to play position on these shots. So what I did here was that I left an angle in such a way that it was easy for me to transition from the 3 to the 4 that is in the left pocket here nearest to the camera. So I played a shot that will leave me on the short rail, so I can easily transition under the 7 for a shot on the 4. So just using a bit of top right here, but I mishit that ball a little bit. I needed a little bit more spin because I didn't want to go under the 7, I wanted to go above the 7. But a favorable bump on the 7 ball here still left me with a makeable shot on the 4. And so now I have to play what is known as a recovery shot. I'm out of line, so I'm gonna have to play a recovery shot here to try to get me back in line for the 5. So there's a bit of low right here, going 2 rails, coming around. That was heavy on the cue ball, that was a lot of speed there. I wanted to play the 5 ball into that corner pocket, that I should say top left corner pocket, but too much speed here, and now I'm in a little bit of trouble. But even when you're in trouble, this is the point where you have to be aware of knowing when to stop attacking. And so what I'm doing here is that I'm again playing another defensive shot here. I'm using the 6 as a blocker, and I'm bringing the 5 1 rails out. Now again, I got another favorable bump from the 7, but the idea was that I was just leave my opponent with a tough shot. I end up getting an extra bonus point for hooking him behind the 6. Alright, so at this point here, guys, you're realizing the importance of defense. Defense is a strong weapon when it comes to winning certain racks. I could have tried to pocket that 5 in the side and try to play some kind of Hail Mary shot position on the 6 and mess up the rack, but based on how the rack is looking right now, guys, it didn't make much sense for me to go at the 5. So a defensive shot there was more of a better option than going offense. And a lot of players do not know when to slow down and think defensive. Alright, as it relates to the strategy of how to play defense, that's something that you have to spend some time on. And the defensive part of the game is perhaps one of the most boring part of the game when it comes to practicing, but it is of course one of the most important part that will help you to win more racks. So I'm forcing my opponent here to take out his jump cue. Again, I know that jumping is not one of his strongest area. It has been something that he has been working on for the past month. He has been experimenting on it. So now, again, I am using one of his weaknesses against him, and there again, extracting another mistake from the rack. So at this point now, guys, it's now or never. You literally have to be able to take advantage of the mistakes that your opponent is making. And after playing two very good safeties, extracting a ball in hand, it is very, very important here that I finish the rack, because that's the objective of playing the safety, is to extract the mistake and create an open table and an open opportunity to run the rack. And so proper positional play here is key. Again, a good shot from the 5 to the 6 there, but the intent, how the shot came out just moments ago where I bumped the 6, that was again another friendly bump. So again, my positional play is not very clean in this rack, but you can understand that due to the fact that I am under pressure. I am literally down 2-0, and I have to be able to get settled and play as clean position as I possibly can. I got a friendly bump there. Sometimes without the luck, 9 ball doesn't make much sense, at least to me. That's in my opinion. So a good shot from the 6 there to the 7, just playing follow shot into the line of the 7. I have another little angle that is bringing me away from the 8, but the 8 is near to the corner pocket. So just pocketing the 7 and accepting what the table gives me is good. I want it to be a little bit closer, but I think this was actually a perfect shot after playing it. So just using the stun shot there, using the tangent line to get position on the 8. So that's just using a bit of top right spin here, going 1, 2, maybe 3 rails. Did I make it to the 3rd rail? Did I? Oh yes, I did. Nice little bump. Wanted a bit more speed on that, but indeed that there was a very good positional play. And now it's just to get settled. Complete your shot routine. That is a video that is coming out soon, very, very soon, guys, about talking to you about shot routine. A lot of persons, when they go down on the cheese or on the money ball, they tend to always just shoot the shot as if it's not one of the normal shots that they were playing during the rack. So there again, guys, that's the end of another video, another tutorial session, another rack analysis. What went wrong, what went right. I did a few series on these earlier. The video quality was not as good for those videos, but this one I believe is very educational for you. So I do hope that you've been enjoying the content that I've been posting on the channel. I've been doing a lot of road trips, guys, when it comes to playing professional pool. I've been trying to build my game to get it up, preparing for an opportunity that the future awaits for me. So I do hope that you enjoyed this video, and like, share and subscribe. Share to your pool communities, guys. Apex Selenio, a talent in Jamaica. Do take care until next time. Peace out, and we'll talk very soon. Watch out for the next video, guys.
Take it to the next level.